Please stand by for a transmission from the Fringe.
Welcome everybody to this edition of Behind the Mask. I'm Wags. I'm here today with Bubbles. And maybe if you don't mind, Bubbles, why don't you take off the mask and give us an idea of who you are behind the mask?
How you doing? I'm Patrick.
Nice to see you. Nice to meet you, Patrick. Patrick, I think I gotta be honest with you. There's a lot of people out there who are gonna want to know the answer to this one. Why Bubbles?
Oh, I wish it was I wish it was a more interesting story than it actually is. We were having dinner, and everybody ordered water. I ordered Sprite, and so when the wait staff came out and they went water, Bubbles, and handed it to me, and for some reason that stuck.
Things like that can stick in the most unusual kinds of situations.
Yeah, it could have been worse.
Yeah, it could have been worse.
Could have been worse.
I guess it could have been pasta.
Could have been smelly socks.
That's true. That's true too.
Yeah.
You know, I don't even know if I should even look at you and call you Bubbles. It seems odd. Bubbles, if you don't mind. How long have you been playing?
1992. So.
It's easily been established that I'm bad at math already.
Yeah.
So
26 years.
We'll go with that.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't really make you sound that old, but
I'm old.
How old are you?
I'm 44. I turned 45 in about 3 weeks.
So as a 43-year-old talking to a almost 5-year-old, there doesn't really seem to be an age level where you can't play paintball.
Yeah, I'd have to say that's true, and the reason why, and that also has to do with fitness level too, and I think they're directly related. I only started playing paintball when I suffered an injury that took me out of track and field.
Okay.
Yeah, I ran a bunch of pretty high impact events in track, and I broke my ankle. Not even in the sport, just falling down some stairs, and so I couldn't run anymore.
Yeah.
Well, paintball afforded me the ability to not have to run. You can if you want.
Right.
That depends on your style. I love the flexibility. It's not like football where you have a linebacker or a running back or a quarterback where you have a very specific set of rules. Paintball, you can shift positions. And I needed that. I needed to do something.
Very true.
And of course, back in '92, it was all CO2 and pump rifles, semi-automatics.
Very different game at that
very
time.
Different game.
Which means that the
physics
speed
were
of it has
different.
kind of even changed for folks like us. We'll call ourselves gentlemen of the sport.
Well, the speed of the balls have actually dropped. It was 300 feet per second.
Don't
back
think
in
we
the day.
really want to talk about the speed of balls
Okay.
dropping at this point.
Okay.
This is a PG show.
Okay, my apologies.
Patrick, if you don't mind, we talked about how long you've actually played the game. How long have you actually been part of Fringe Division?
I've been part of Fringe for maybe 3 years now.
3 years.
Yeah.
And how did you come to play?
A friend of mine in college who actually introduced me to the sport in 1992 said, "Hey, guess what? I'm involved with this team, and you want to come back out?" And at that point, I'd been semi-retired from it for a while. So you guys at Fringe auditioned me. I remember I had a catastrophic marker failure that morning, and so I wound up going the rest of the day with a pistol.
You did.
So that's how I did my audition.
And you've been happy ever since.
Yes, it's been a terrific. I haven't played enough. I'll put it that way.
You almost wish that you could play more often, but of course, being adults as we are, family and responsibility, those are the things that come out of our bag more often than anything else.
Well, true, and I can't pay for paintball if I don't have a living. So.
Income helps.
Yes.
Speaking of paying for an income, what's your marker of choice? What do you play with?
I play with a Geo35,
Okay.
a Yoshirao, which is fairly rare. I think there's only 20 of them made.
Wow.
And that's not why I bought it. Well, yeah, okay. That is why I bought it. It was a Geo35 that was special.
Yeah.
But it's still a Geo35 in the core. And you know what? It's been fantastic. As long as you keep the batteries juiced, it's fantastic.
Biggest. And then, of course, when you go and you play with that marker, where are you playing it at?
Blast Camp, Fort Knox, mostly those two. Fox, Paintball. I haven't hit Badlands in a while. It's just that's just not Badlands' fault.
Just the scheduling.
Sherwood Forest. It's been a while since I've done CPX.
Well, any particular field that stands out as that one that you like the most?
It's between Fort Knox and Blast Camp. Blast Camp is very close to me. It only takes me 45 minutes to get there out of the city. That helps a lot. Yeah,
right.
At Fort Knox is about double that distance. However, Fort Knox, they know how to build
Yeah, they do.
And they know how to build safety.
That's okay. It's just part of the scenario that we're in right now. I would imagine that at any point in time, there might actually be
What are the odds?
some paint that might come flying down from the choppers overhead. Let's take it into a totally different realm. A little bit more shot from the hip. Let's take you through our snap shooting.
Okay, fire away.
We'll see how you do with this.
Let me have.
So, big important here. What else do you do for fun?
Write music, take photography, cycling, and playing with my son.
That's good. All of that. All family good. How about favorite food?
Well, it depends. I think right now these days it's got to be steak.
I love me a good
Yeah,
steak.
New York strip.
Fantastic. Last good movie you saw?
Last good movie, Deadpool.
Maybe I shouldn't even say that. Last movie you saw. You decide if it was good.
It was good. It was Deadpool 2.
Deadpool 2.
I laughed righteously. I will not give anything away.
No, you shouldn't. Spoiler free.
Yeah.
Any tattoos?
No.
Favorite color?
Would be green.
Green. Any particular reason for green?
It's always what I've gravitated back to. It signifies to me, at least in the outdoors, as healthy.
Okay.
And I'm Irish.
Well, the Irish part. There you go. How about a favorite hero or villain?
Hero, I would have to go with Captain America.
Oh, very nice. Current job?
I am a consultant, an IT and management consultant.
Very impressive. Favorite canceled television show?
Castle. No. Yeah, I'd have to say Castle, actually.
Yeah. I was a fan of
Castle.
too.
It started jumping the shark there at the end, but it was deeply entertaining.
How about a favorite band or singer? Your go-to?
This is going to be weird. I would have to say Michael Bublé right now.
Ooh, there you go.
Or Diana Krall.
So if we're going to go with Michael Bublé, are we going to go with his more current pop-infused, or are we going more at his...
Classic croonage.
There you go, his classic crooner.
Yeah.
See, there is something to be said for the gentleman in our sport.
Yeah.
How about...
You can't argue with jazz. I'm sorry.
No, you certainly
just cannot.
There's something to be said for a good Bublé and a fine Harry Connick Jr.
That's true.
How about a spring, summer, fall, or winter person?
I would have to say spring because it's sort of a release. Even though I do, after spending the summer in Houston, I appreciate winter.
There you go. Yeah, I think just about any time when your shoes are melting is going to make you very appreciative of any other.
that was hot.
How about a favorite sport outside of paintball?
To play or to watch?
How about both?
I'd have to say I like watching baseball, especially since the Cubbies have been so strong last couple of years.
Sure.
Although pretty soon we got football coming up, and I'm
Yeah, you
really
do.
interested in watching Trubisky here. So yeah.
How about a favorite board game or video game? Do you even have time to play board games or video games?
Not a board game. I'd have to say a video game. Xbox 360. Need for Speed Most Wanted. It's an oldie, but it's a goodie.
It's still a goodie. Where were you born?
Williamsburg, Virginia.
Virginia.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Okay. What brought you out to the Chicagoland area?
My parents.
Good point. I don't think that was going to happen without their help.
No, seriously, I was 6, and we moved here in 1980, and because of my dad's job.
Okay.
It literally was
And then
because
you've
of my
been
parents.
out there since that,
Yeah.
or at least here since that time. How about a favorite radio station?
WBBM. I'm a news junkie.
Yeah. Married, dating, or single?
Married with father of one child.
And that one's keeping you busy.
It keep me fairly busy. He's starting to get independent now.
Which is good.
Yeah, he's almost 4.
Here's some quickies. Do you collect anything?
Navel lint.
Pizza! Hot pizza! Pizza! Oh, here we go.
Sorry, I did that.
There's, yeah, you didn't joke.
It'll be on the table for you guys.
Oh, look at this. It's just, by the way, that one's...
Pizza!
That's Chef, and if you don't know anything about him, we'll talk about him in the next Behind the
Chef
Mask.
coming soon.
Yeah, which actually brings on a good question. Given your excitement for the fact that Chef just brought out some pizza,
Yeah,
favorite food?
shrimp.
Not-
Wait, we talked about steak.
Did we? But
Yeah.
but you just acted very excited about pizza.
Well, I didn't say just because I like steak the most doesn't mean I don't also like pizza.
That gets confusing to me. How about your middle name, Patrick?
Wolf, with an E.
That's actually kind of cool.
It is a cool name.
I wanna change
I got-
mine.
Look, Liam, I gave my son the same middle name.
Oh, that's fantastic. Very nice.
Yeah.
Very nice. Coke or Pepsi?
Coke.
Favorite holiday?
Thanksgiving.
Favorite vacation destination?
San Diego.
That's a place that you've actually been.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're going to be back there in about a month.
And do you frequent the area?
Well, I had a job out there for a bunch of months,
Okay.
so I actually got to know the area.
Cool.
And the only downside I've got to San Diego is it's in the corner of the country. It's a little hard to get to.
A little difficult.
Yeah.
Marvel or DC?
Marvel,
Nikon, Canon.
Nikon.
How about Ford or Chevy?
I would have to say Chevy.
Mac versus PC?
Mac.
I don't know how I feel about that. Let me give you the final.
Okay.
This is the last question, the final battle. There's 2 F's in the logo for Fringe Division. What do those 2 F's mean to you?
Fun.
There you go. Patrick, also known as Bubbles. It's been fun.
Thank
you very
you very much.